They're not supposed to start it?
You always do that.
Well, no, I didn't know. I thought we were ready. Like, you looked away. Were you still thinking of things?
Oh yeah, I looked away.
Ben's Chili Bowl. Ben's Chili Bowl. Do you listen to the song on loop at home so you can like, nah, nah, nah? It's a good song. You know who wrote it?
Who?
I don't know. I found it as freemusic.com. That's not a real website. Don't fucking move the mic towards you.
I broke the last mic. I think we're getting on a good point. Oh, this is a new episode.
A new episode, but if you're listening to this...
Hey, but seriously, fans, new episode 12, I believe, right?
It says it up there.
Episode 12.
Episode 12.
The last episode was kind of disorganized, and I think it was a good disorganized.
It was good because it was all over the place, like our minds.
Yeah.
I have a side point for you.
Like
Are you going to prom?
What?
Are you going to prom this year?
I don't know.
Do you want to?
Maybe. If like, all right, I would go if a girl that I knew wanted to go, because then I'd ask her. But like, I don't know a girl that wants to go.
Yeah, you were telling me earlier you don't know any girls at all.
No,
Like,
I
not
don't
one
talk
girl.
to girls.
You know your mom and your sister, and that's about.
And even them, like sometimes I feel like I don't know them. Like my mom will just start being like, "Do you remember that one time?" No. I guess like we lived in like Minnesota for a little while. I don't remember that at all.
You lived in Minnesota
For like 4 years.
when you were a kid.
No, like 8 to 12.
You just don't remember it?
No, it's
That's
like a
weird.
blank spot. No, I didn't live in Minnesota.
You didn't have to say that. It would have just. We could have just played it off. That's why we're doing the podcast, so we can learn how to do comedy.
I'm not good
I
at
was
this.
playing along. You should have just let it go. I'm usually bad about playing along. But yeah. What's new?
So, did you get that rash on your ass checked out yet, or no?
You did this on the last podcast.
What?
Why are you fucking bringing up medical shit? Dude,
I'm
I tell you.
concerned for you.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking. Okay, pause here. Me in post, pause here. I fucking told you not to bring up my. You're laughing at me? I told
I'm
you
not
not to
laughing
bring.
at you.
You're laughing with me? At my own ass.
Yeah, I don't know. You told me.
Don't laugh at my ass.
You told me and expect me to not tell you back.
All right, I know you're lucky and your body's perfect and there's nothing wrong with you.
But we can't get into this. Let's not get into Fat Sad podcast yet. Unless
It's not fats. I'm editing this fucking part out, dick face. If you ever bring up any of my medical conditions, whether it's my hernia third ball or my pussy ass rash,
right.
I'll stop doing the podcast.
All right.
All right, man?
No more ailments for James.
It's fine, by the way. It's clearing up nicely.
All
right, cut back in here.
Okay, cool. So where are we at?
Hey guys, it's the helium hot. Hey guys, we're 11 years old.
I do that sometimes. Talk high pitch.
On purpose?
What are we doing? Yeah, I used to do it a lot more.
Is it funny?
No. I don't know. Sometimes. If you do it right. But it's always like, you got to do it right. Otherwise, it's not at all.
Sometimes I'll just shout out I'm gay. And people are always like asking me if I'm gay. So it really throws them off. Like
People ask you if you're gay?
Yeah, I'm just flowy.
Yeah. You look kind of gay-y.
Yeah, well, my mom tells me the same thing. Yeah, like one dude, I was sitting in my math class, and this one, I was kind of like starting to be friends with this dude, and he just so happens to be gay. Like it's not like his defining characteristic.
Which one?
His name's Dylan. I don't think you know him.
Oh, does he listen to this podcast?
He might, if I tell him that I told him this story. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, we're starting like to talk more, and he's really into films and stuff, and he wants to be like a filmmaker, and he wants to go to Full Sail and everything, and we're talking about films and stuff, and I was like, yeah, we should go get bagels. I was like, yeah, let's go out and get
Talk
bagels.
about film.
Yeah, and then I was just like, because I said let's go to Panera, and then and then I would be like, oh yeah, we can go get bagels, and I would just talk to him a lot of that, because like, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
And then like a couple of months later, he finds out I have a girlfriend. He's like,
You're not gay?
He's like, I thought you were gay. And I was like, what made you that? He's like, well, you kept asking to go get bagels with me. I was like, that's because we wanted to talk about like film and like just be friends. And he's like, I thought you were going to come out to me and ask me for advice. I was like, fuck you, dude. And I mean, we're friends now.
He didn't even consider that you were going for him, though.
Yeah, he just like,
Like,
oh,
he
you
was
can't
out of
get
your
this.
league.
I'm out of your league, but let me help you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm out of his
That's
league.
like two, like bam, bam.
Yeah. Not only are you surprised that I'm straight, but if you were gay, you couldn't get with this.
I don't really have that happen to me. I think I'm more of a straight. I'm kind of all right. I'm kind of like.
Am I too pretty to be definitely straight?
That's the problem. Man.
I'm not a pretty man. Pretty boys are kind of like hard to look at sometimes.
And I always look mad. I always either look mad or sad.
Yeah, I don't know what I look like. I kind of always look like I'm thinking about killing people.
No, you don't.
What about now?
Nope.
No. Okay,
Nope.
I tried. I did a little face.
You have like a permanent goofy look on your face.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
That was good because like
Yeah.
we were talking about it before, like with people in the last one, which I liked the.
Yeah,
where
I know
we're
we're
going
kind of
with
going to
the last
continue the serious talk, and we'll get into funny stuff.
one. Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, never really funny stuff.
Yeah, well, people laugh.
Nobody actually laughs.
People only laugh when it's in stereo.
People laugh at the sound of our laughing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I should laugh here.
Because we have funny laughs.
we should
Let's
have
just go back and forth. I bet you people laughed at that part.
Yeah, I bet you people didn't. We should do a live, but seriously. If you want,
These are pretty much live.
yeah, except there's no one here, and they don't go out.
No, but we don't edit them.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but like an audience. Would you ever think about doing that?
Yeah.
If it
Someone
stays-
suggested to me today that at the last episode we do before we graduate, like there's an audience of like 50 people.
We only have 3 fans. Do we have to tell them it's something else? We say
It's like the stand-up show at the school.
yeah. I mean, we could do
Where
that.
everybody
on the
comes
last
out and the curtain opens and it's just you and me at the
sitting at a
desk.
desk with one mic.
That'd be funny.
Oh man, but I think that would be fun. Just get people in on it.
Yeah.
What if we do the podcast now, and then in 30 years, when we're 35-year-old men, we pick it up again?
Yeah, like. All right, we were talking about this before. Like, I feel like when you graduate, because we were wondering if we should continue the podcast, which I don't think we're gonna be able to, because you're going to Jacksonville, which is hella
Yeah.
far from here,
And you're gonna die, so
and
that's
I'm
hard.
gonna stay at high school and probably end up
wow.
dying.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where I'm going for college. I don't know if I'm going to college. Just might stay at home with my mom.
That you don't communicate with. Just silence with your Christmas tree that's still up.
Not even sure if she's my mom sometimes.
She looks like you. You guys look alike.
Yeah, I guess.
Unfortunately for her, I'm kidding. Unfortunately for you, you have feminine features.
Do I have feminine features?
No, a pretty manly looking dude. Mike looks like a cowboy. Like Mike could be like a dirty cowboy.
I asked you this question and you didn't really dirty cowboy. I asked you this.
Silence. Change subject.
I asked you this question. You didn't really answer it. Who influences your sense of humor? Like, why do you have a sense of humor? Do you feel like it's just like you've always had it, and it's just like from the
feel
things
like-
that happen around you, you sort of just formed it? Were you just in a situation?
Well, when I think about my family, they're not like funny people, but like they have like funny stories and they're good at like telling things.
Yeah.
But they don't really like make fun of things. They kind of just my humor is like partly based in what my family is, which is like just kind of talking and saying things that are funny.
Yeah.
But then like it was formed in like honestly being not very popular, having a lot of friends in like middle school and the younger ages.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Just kind of being on my own and stuff.
You said that you had a rough time in middle school. I had a rough time in middle school.
It wasn't rough. It was just the first 2 years, 6th and 7th grade, I was alone.
Why were you alone?
Because I couldn't figure out how to like communicate with people. I couldn't be open with people. Like it was easy for me in elementary school because
Same here.
everyone's the same
Same
thing.
here.
Like there's no
No,
individual.
and then the goofy kid, the smart goofy kid, which I feel like we're the smart goofy kid. The smart goofy kid is the one that everybody likes in elementary school because
Yeah, because it's easy.
yeah, it's so easy to do.
It's easy to be likable until people start having emotions.
until people start. I don't know. I always felt like I was a little bit ahead of people until other people started dating and started to get hormonal
Yeah.
and stuff, and then I felt like I was way behind.
Yeah.
But you felt like you didn't really talk to a lot of people, so
Yeah.
it's like
Especially, can you fucking turn that off, please? Who is it?
It's my dad.
Well, read it now. What do you say?
Okay.
Okay. Well, is he coming to pick you up or something?
No, I got plenty of time.
Okay.
So you just like sort of like absorb
Yeah, I mean, I had the base of my family, which is
storytellers.
storytellers, but it's not like we don't hang around and we're
Sit
all
around the fire.
Yeah, we don't all, and we're all not like funny.
They don't
It's not
recite
always funny. It's
fables.
kind of just a lot of the humor came from me trying to make situations funny, not necessarily like bad situations, just trying to be like, this could be a lot more fun, or this could be a lot funnier if I could do this. But it's not gonna be like, yeah, and then I knew I was funny because I could make my mom laugh, because my mom just thinks I'm stupid. She's like, you're not funny.
Your mom doesn't think you're funny?
She thinks I'm funny sometimes. Like as I'm getting older, she's like,
You're funny.
my being funny isn't stupid. It's kind of like smart.
Yeah. I always have, more than anybody else, my family have the hardest time making laugh.
Yeah, they
And
think
that's always been something for me to
I've accepted that I'm never gonna be like my family's just gonna be like, oh, he's just a doofy kid.
he's just, I don't know why other people like him.
Well, no, I think they can figure out.
I don't know. My family is mostly like everybody tries to make jokes, and they all make jokes, but nobody likes to laugh at their jokes.
Oh, so it's more like look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
But not I'll look at you.
Especially my uncle is like that, where he makes a joke and he expects it. He laughs at his own jokes. My mom does that too. My whole mom's side of the family make mean jokes and then laugh themselves at it. Where my dad's side of the family are like you said, like storytellers and my dad.
Your dad's funny, right?
My dad is probably the funniest guy I know.
Yeah. So you'd say he influenced your humor?
He was the socializer guy. Like he was extremely good with people. Like, did I ever tell you that one story? He used to tell me this story about how he was going to a Bills game, okay? And the Buffalo Bills
he's from
game,
Buffalo.
and in Buffalo, right? And he didn't have a ticket, and he had a big cooler of beer.
Is he over 21?
Listen, yeah, I think he was maybe even like 20. I don't know. And he just like walked up, and the guy was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be over there." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And so he just walked in without a ticket and a giant case of beer and just sat down like in the front area and just watched the game. That's awesome.
That's awesome. He just kind of lied his way in.
And he was always like that. Like, he was super confident with people, and he was like the talker, and that influenced me a ton when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then, like, probably when I was 13, he got sick,
Oh yeah.
and he had those medical issues, and he kind of like stopped. Like, it might have been like he just didn't feel it anymore, or he might have just not been able to. I don't know. And that was like, that really hurt me. You know what I mean?
That he wasn't the funny guy anymore.
Because that was his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he really enjoyed it. I could tell that he enjoyed it, and I don't know. I always felt bad about that, and
Do you ever talk to him about it? How like that's how it used to be, and it's not like that anymore.
I mean, he still makes jokes about it, but he's more of a depressed sort of, not depressed, but more of like a, somber guy, I guess.
Yeah.
So
because he got sick, he became more serious.
yeah, and that was hard on me. So then I started to up it even more, because like through middle school, I was crazy in elementary school, crazy, and then middle school I sort of lost it. All right, and then probably after he got sick, I realized how much I valued that in him.
Yeah.
And I wanted to emulate my sense of humor too.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to emulate his sense of humor and like, develop my own too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you became the funny guy in the family.
Not necessarily, because like I said, my family's weird because we don't really laugh at each other's jokes.
Does your dad laugh at you? Or with you?
Sometimes, yeah. But not the ones that I think are funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the things that I think are funny and that I feel like smart stuff that other people I know laugh at, it's more just like offhanded comments people laugh at. So.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel comfortable saying jokes that people don't laugh at, because nobody laughs at my jokes at home. So.
Yeah. I'll try to do a joke to my mom about something that happened or something, and she'll just be like, "What?" Just look at me like I'm insane. Like, oh, never mind. Yeah.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I feel you're an extrovert, right?
No, I think I'm introverted. I don't feed off of other people. I'm like, cause like I don't get anything from other people. I just kind of find it in myself, and if it not making me laugh, there's no point to it. I enjoy other people's like laughing around me and other people. Like I get most of my energy and my positivity from
inside,
from myself. Yeah, cause someone telling me I did a good job isn't as good as me knowing I did a good job.
That's weird, because I feel like I get more influence from other people.
Yeah.
And you seem more extroverted to me.
Yeah.
Than I am. Like you seem more outgoing than I am. But you feel more introverted. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, you seem more introverted, and you saying you're extroverted.
Yeah. Because I do feel like I feel a need a lot of times.
Well, you listen to a lot of things other people say too.
Yeah.
Which is we were talking about in the last podcast. You let another person tell you your flaws.
And I take it to heart. Like really, really bad.
Yeah. Which is not a problem.
I tweeted the other day. I thought it was like a fucking hella good tweet. I want to make it senior quote. Don't take it to heart, but keep it in mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was good because I always take things to heart, but really I should focus on understanding what they say and thinking about it, being conscious. But I usually just.
So you made a tweet about something that you don't want to do anymore?
Right.
Okay. That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Because you take things too personally.
Yeah. And do you feel untouchable all the time? Do you feel like people say doesn't hurt you at all? You just like.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
That's a problem for you?
Yeah. People critiquing me, people telling me it doesn't. Like, I need to actually put mental thought into taking other people advice.
Yeah. I
take it more as advice than critiquing, but that doesn't mean I'm overconfident in myself because I'm really not. Because I'm only relying on myself, and I'm not
stubborn.
Yeah, you could say I'm emotionally stubborn.
I'm always stubborn. I'm not stubborn emotionally.
No,
but like, I do things, and I usually stick with them.
Yeah.
And it really bothers. And that's why it's things that I feel like the meanest things that aren't meant to be mean are the things that you really do think about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, even if they're not really that mean, but when someone tells me, oh, you're a quitter, it, like, really, like, deeply hurts me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, I feel that the things I care about, like this, I mean,
the podcast.
Yeah, like this podcast, we're working our asses off on this podcast.
Yeah. Well, a couple days a week we're putting
a couple days a week.
It's about
a couple days a week without any planning, but the 2 hours we're doing it, we're working our asses off.
Yeah.
This is hard shit.
It's real shit.
But seriously.
Hard shit. Real shit. But seriously.
Yeah.
Well. What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I feel like people that aren't like us aren't gonna find this interesting.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Fuck them. This isn't for you. This is for me. This is for me to grow. And where's? Oh, I was hoping the custodian was here.
You were hoping the custodian was here?
Yeah, we gotta interview him one day, the janitor guy.
Yeah, if you want to interview
with the big thick Coke bottle glasses, and he just kind of like is surprised every time.
Hey boys.
He's surprised every time he sees us.
Yeah, he's like, just another day at the.
Who are they?
Even though he's seen us.
What are they doing on the computers in there?
What is that fancy glowing machine?
Yeah. Dude, the one time, I swear to God, I saw him in one of the teacher's offices through like a dark window, and he was just like leaning back on the chair and like pretending he was the teacher. It was really wacky.
Yeah. But
we'll have to interview him one day. If he comes in here, we'll interview him for sure.
Today?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you ask him for a quick interview.
All right.
Think he'd sit down and roll up into the old white snowball mic? I'm tired.
It depresses us, and then like I don't know if we'll be able to get back into the.
I think it helps me get back into it even more. Being sad because now I can do a complete flip. My biggest thing with the podcast is that I don't want someone in the other room telling me to be quiet.
Right.
That's the only thing I'm ever worried about. I can be 100% into it, but if I ever get like my own studio one day, it's gonna be just me screaming for 3 hours, and I'm gonna release that.
Do you want to hear it, John? This is so stupid.
Yeah, but people are listening. You fucking made it this far.
You guys did this to us.
You
did this to us.
But like,
tweet at us. Tweet at us. Tweet at us at
James.awesome.
At
Micah Miller.
Micah Miller.
Micha Milla.
Is that stupid? Should I not use that?
That's fine.
Is it stupid? Be honest with me.
Is it stupid?
Is it stupid?
If Michael Miller's available, you should take it. But
Michael Miller isn't available.
That's why you don't.
I
Because you don't want to have a
talked about this. There's 70,000 Michael Millers in the United States.
No.
70,000.
Michael Millers.
This wasn't funny. I feel like people don't care about the funny ones, or about the unfunny ones, and
Yeah.
I like the unfunny ones better.
I like to listen to them and then think about what I said.
Yeah.
But like
But
we
people
said,
people like the stupid stuff, like.
yeah, well,
Oh, I'm naked jerking off James right now, taking a shit at the same time, and chewing on my notebook. I don't even know.
people like that. Let's do a podcast about that.
Just do a stupid. All right, next one's gonna be just fucking stupid for 20
Yeah,
minutes.
we're gonna do fucking stupid shit from Mike Week.
All right.
All right, well, you done?
I think I'm done.
Uh.
But seriously, guys, I'll see you next time.
All right.
We gotta find number 6. We just play the. We gotta play the music. Oh God. Oh, naked jerking off James.